We here at Takla, we're an isolated community. We live 5 hours north of Prince George, 3.5 hours of gravel road, which isolates us quite a ways out there, and that has its benefits and it also has its challenges.
So Sasuchan Development Corporation is the economic development corporation of the Takla First Nation, and it was created to provide income and opportunities for the Takla Nation members. We operate sort of our three principles that we operate under is respect for the land, the people, and the culture of the Takla Nation and all Indigenous people, to create sustainable jobs and contracting opportunities for Takla Nation members, and finally to earn profits for the Takla Nation that they then in turn can put into their social programs that make the needs of the nation.
Our communities is split. We have a lot of membership that are urban, and we still have a very traditional group that lives out on the land. In saying that, we built a very large lands department here, which is involved in most economics. Our largest economic drivers for our nation is forestry and mining, exploration. We are conflicted in a lot of ways with our stewardship values and other values as First Nations people, so a large, vast extraction of our resources is not sustainable to our people for the long term. So having said that, we work hard on diversification with my council. I have 1 chief and 4 council is what our election calls for. The conflict that sometimes occurs between the two is to try and do things in a way that is doable. Economic value is very important. Obviously, the economics for my people having jobs and things like that are really important for one's being to have a job. And my ancestors come from an era where times were pretty tough and they were very hardworking people, and today that's changed over into more modern Western type ways where economic drivers, we still have to work very hard but in a different field, and so education and training is very important.
So we want to be self-reliant, and that's why we found it was important for us to create a company that will sustain and be able to provide the funding for our nation. In doing that, also have the resources to be diversified enough that we're not fully reliant on our resources. We can build businesses where we're one day not having to rely on our resources.
One of the key taglines within our website, if you read it, is purpose beyond profit. It's not just about money, it's about community, it's about providing opportunity, it's about finding that balance with environment and the land, and sort of bringing that Indigenous lens to how you do business and how you respect the environment. And we seek to do that actually through investment in technology and innovation, like making sure the buildings you're building are most energy efficient, making sure the projects you're on don't have excessive waste, and really looking for technology to accommodate those negative environmental impacts on projects can have. And in that way, it will also drive us forward to be on the leading edge of technology, innovation, investment.
I would say the most important thing about my job is opening the door and the opportunities for other First Nations communities and community members to feel comfortable and feeling open that they're able to share their voice and have their voice being heard. I'm hoping as a communications professional that I'm able to inspire and bring that opportunity and that voice to other First Nations.
I believe economics is the way to go for First Nations people, that we have to be very competitive and we have to have a very effective and a solid ec-dev arm for the future of our people, so that we can be self-reliant as we look to self-govern more. We look to enter into all these values and enter all these other initiatives as far as self-government goes. So there's a ton of work out there that we are looking at and that we have to do, and we have to be efficient and we have to be successful at it.